We got the phases that black men go through by the CJ2K show. I don't even know how the fuck I read this. But hey, shout out to bro. But with that being said, man, make sure y'all smash the like button, leave a comment down below. Let's get into it.
5 stars. Hey, what's going on? It's CJ. I'm what they call a Negro. I'm black. I'm black as shit. Not black in the way you think it means. Black in the way that you're deep enough to know all types of black people. I've been around all types of black folk throughout my time on this rock. The hood black dude.
Yeah, I wasn't a black person.
People. I've been around all types of black folk throughout my time on this rock.
This is better than me.
The hood black dude, the nerdy black dude, the single mom black dude, the 2-parent black dude, 1 mom dude, the nerdy black dude, the single mom black dude, the 2-parent black dude, 1 mom, 1 dad, 2 moms, 2 dads, 3 moms, 1 dad, 2 dads, 1 mom. Alright, that's kind of gross. But you know what I mean. I've been around every single black dude you could think of. And even though we are all kind of different, we're all kind of the same.
I never thought about a nigga that got 3 moms. I never even thought about that shit. I think that shit. That shit
every
exists.
single black dude you could think of. And even though we are all kind of different, we're all kind of the same.
What?
Alright, what I mean is, even though we aren't a monolith, we kind of are. Does that make sense?
Hell no!
Alright, I've talked to enough black dudes, American black dudes, to know we all kind of live the same lives. This probably goes without saying, but obviously not every black person went through these phases. But I feel like it's one of those things where the exception proves the rule. Am I using that right?
What the fuck? I thought I heard something, y'all. My fault.
It's like that stereotype.
We're
all where the exception proves the rule. Am I using that right? It's like that stereotype
like
where all military people are depressed alcoholics. If you find out you're neither of those, they'll make sure to stomp out that optimism out of you. I was in the Air Force, so they did it more passive aggressively, like Office Space, not like Full Metal Jacket. I call this the ball is life phase because most niggas I knew were trying to play ball. I picked up basketball kind of late. I was 13, but in the hood, when you young and black,
I definitely went through this phase, bro. I ain't gonna fake. I went when I was in middle school, bro, and I just wanted to go to the NBA, my nigga. Like, I feel like I ain't gonna lie. I feel like when I first started playing basketball, I feel like my parents, my dad, kind of like, I ain't gonna say he forced me into it, but he just put me in that shit. Because obviously, as a dad, you want your kid to play sports. You want your kid to be good at football or basketball or something, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't really start wanting to play basketball until middle school. And the only reason I wanted to play that shit, I wanted to play because it just looked cool. And I remember seeing Kyrie Irving and motherfucking, really just Kyrie Irving. I was like watching all hoop, like mixtapes and shit, bro. And I strictly just wanted to play basketball because the shit just looked cool, bro. I was like, I had no passion for that shit at all. I didn't want to go to practice. I hated going to games. Like, that shit felt like a chore. That's when I realized, like, yeah, I'm not going to the NBA, bro. It looked cool, all the money and shit, but I'm gonna have to get rich some other way. Cause there ain't gonna be an NBA.
As a viable career, you know if you're a tall nigga, forget it. Being a tall black dude that don't play basketball is like being an Asian that's bad in math. Like, nigga, why are you here? You're useless.
And I wasn't even that good, bro. I feel like, honestly, my problem back then was I had a huge lack of confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like I had the skill set, like I still got it now. Like, I know how to dribble to me. I know how to but you know what I'm saying? I know how to dribble between the legs, behind my back, nigga. I know how to do a motherfucking 360 layup, reverse layup, all this shit. I know how to do this shit, but like when I get in front of an opponent or against another team or some shit, I'm gonna fuck around and panic and do some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? So
we were going to make the league.
You know what I'm saying? But I really
was so confident the NBA was.
Shit, I ain't terrible at basketball. I ain't going to the NBA though. That ain't happening.
It's a backup plan because the NBA is always hiring. They have a draft like every year. You be hearing NBA players practice in the rain and shit. It was never that serious. I was at the park one time to shoot around and it started raining. I decided to stay because, you know, no excuses. We all got the same 24 hours and all that bullshit. 5 minutes after, I thought I was stupid as fuck. I went home. I got self-conscious at people looking at my goofy ass shooting in the rain. All right, so I'm playing ball. I'm getting better.
That's me, nigga. That's some shit I do. Like, man, they probably... That's some shit I would do back in the day, though. Like, me now wouldn't do that shit. But back in the day, I used to, like, care so fucking much what niggas thought. I still care a little bit.
Goofy ass shooting in the rain. All right, so I'm playing ball. I'm getting better. I was over 6 feet by 14, so everyone telling me how much potential I had. Got into high school. My school didn't have a JV team, only varsity. It's all good. I got into 11th grade to make it. Man, I got exposed. I never liked basketball. I only played that shit because people said I was tall and I wanted to hang out with my friends.
Crazy.
I got good enough to play with my friends, and I liked watching the NBA, but outside of that, I ain't really give a fuck about basketball. So I was trash. I was only good at one-on-one. And not because I was better than niggas. It's the same reason why it's always a center winning at those 2K simulations. When I finally lost to a kid that was smaller and younger than me, I knew I was washed and I should retire my NBA dreams. I got over it, but when you see a dude born the same year as you the first time get drafted,
I ain't gonna fake. I knew I wasn't going to the NBA, bro. Cause like I suck at one-on-ones, but like I feel like my biggest problem is my stamina, bro. I get the wheezing and shit after the first second play. So I don't even be running no more. Nigga. I'm walking and shit, speed walking the whole game and shit.
Eventually, you kind of got to grow out
terrible stamina,
of that phase. You can still play basketball for fun, but your hoop dreams got to die eventually.
And when your stamina go away, all your skill set go. All the little skills you got, all that shit go out the window. That's it over with.
Athletic career has an expiration date. It's just that most people stop at high school because most people are mediocre at best. Yeah, you probably didn't work hard enough, but you also probably ain't got the genetics and community support and overall luck to do anything with it. You probably were never gonna make it anyways. And that's okay. Next phase all niggas go through is the musician phase. Every nigga wants to be a rapper or a singer if you're trying to get more diversity in your rotation. Yeah, you might get some snow bunnies if you rap, but if you tell a non-black, non-Latino you rap, they gonna assume you're unemployed. They might fuck you for the novelty, but they don't think you got a future. If you do any type of music, people always assume you're trying to make a career out of it, and I think that's bullshit. I hate that shit. I don't know if it's a black
I ain't go through this phase, but I can't say I never thought about like, what would it be like to be a rapper? Wouldn't it be cool to be a rapper? Like, you know, you never had them moments where you just kind of freestyle like, damn, I low-key got some bars. I low-key got some flows and shit. Like, damn. It be hella times I be doing that shit, bro.
Assume you're trying to make a career out of it, and I think that's bullshit. I hate that shit. I don't know if it's a black thing, but you can never do this music shit for fun. It's always, oh, so you trying to be a rapper? Anyways, this phase has a longer lifespan than the athlete because you can rap until you die.
Nigga, you ain't, isn't it like the right thing to assume if a nigga rapping? No, well, yeah, I guess he trying to be a rapper. Like, I would assume the same thing. And you can be rapping for fun, and you can be rapper. Bro, I'm on Pluto again, y'all. But yeah, you can be rapping. Like, let me shut the fuck up, bro.
Or until you have so much responsibilities and become a boring adult, which is kind of the same thing. Typically in your late 20s to early 30s, and then you pivot to something else. So eventually you realize you can't get any pussy after telling bitches you a SoundCloud rapper and you still live at your mom's crib. Social media making you feel bad for being over 25 and still not a millionaire. You see all these niggas flexing on social media with what looks like real money. You're not rapping anymore, but you still got rapper type dreams. You still want clout, you still want money, you want a big booty. You can still live a life like these rappers without rapping. I told this Tory Lanez, bro, and he smashed Megan. Yeah, and he ain't smashed because he was a rapper. He smashed because he got what came with being a rapper. Megan ain't fuck Tory because that nigga was handsome. She probably fuck Cardi because he handsome, but Tory ain't getting no pussy because of his looks.
Crazy.
So you finished Rich Dad, Poor Dad,
this nigga
48
handsome?
Laws of Power, and other books niggas read when they just got out of prison. Now you know everything about life. You gonna get rich by telling people about the book. No pussy.
Niggas be saying. Let me go back to this part of the video so y'all know what I'm talking about, bro.
They ain't fuck Tory because that nigga was handsome. She probably fuck Cardi because he handsome.
You just saw this nigga handsome, bro. Like, I thought about this before, bro. Niggas be saying it's like fruity to call another nigga handsome, bro. Basically, I've been stuttering all through this video, bro. Fuck it. If I stutter, I just stutter, bro, at this point. But anyway, nigga, just fuck the camera up, bro. This shit pissing me off. I ain't gonna lie. This shit low-key starting to piss me off. I don't even know if the camera back straight, bro. The camera might be crooked as shit now. Anyway, like I was saying, bro, they be saying it's fruity to call like another nigga handsome, bro. Which it is. I ain't gonna lie. It is. I feel like you go wrong when you say it, bro. But I feel like every man knows what an attractive man looks like. The same way every girl know what a pretty girl look like, bro. Like for example, bro, you probably just say, hey, yo, like, what the fuck you talking about? Hear me out, nigga. If you see a nigga with a girl, you gonna either be based off how you look, You gonna either be surprised he with the girl, like what the fuck? How the fuck he get? You know what I'm saying? Or you gonna be like, you ain't gonna think shit about it. You know what I'm saying? Of course he got her. He taller. Of course he got her. He got a beard. Of course he got her. He got muscles. He got tattoos. Of course, you know what I'm saying? So every nigga in their head know what attraction looks like for a man. You know what I'm saying? But to call another nigga handsome, like, hey bro, you handsome. That's kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Keep it in your head, bro.
But Tory ain't getting no pussy because of his looks. So you finished Rich Dad, Poor Dad, 48 Laws of Power, and other books niggas read when they just got out of prison. Now
shit, how would you even look in the mirror and try to make yourself look handsome if you don't know what a handsome man look like? You know what I'm saying?
Everything about life. You gonna get rich by telling people how to get rich. Supply and demand. People want to get rich, so you tell them how to get rich, and that's how you're gonna get rich. You're also gonna get into stock trading and Forex, which is definitely not a scam. Gotta diversify your portfolio, whatever that fucking means. You see niggas chilling and having fun, but you pity them because you know they wasting their time. We all got the same 24 hours and they wasting it. Like, yeah, you could go to parties, but only for networking. And you wear a suit, because that's what you do now. You a nigga that wears suits around people that don't wear suits. They gotta know you serious. You try giving them
bro,
a game,
niggas
but
be thinking like this, bro, and straight be broke as shit. I know because I was one of them niggas. I'm looking down on niggas applying for a job. Like, you got a new job? Oh yeah, cool. Ain't nothing. You wasting your time with that job. It's cool. You gonna be stuck at that job forever. I'm sitting here with 77 cents in my account, nigga.
Listen,
shit,
so when you
nigga.
make it, you ain't gonna give them shit because they lazy. That's the problem with the black community. You try to give them the tools to succeed, and they waste it on drugs and welfare and crack. Try to help your people, but none of them are accepting the gems you're laying in front of them. So when you make it, you gonna get out the hood, marry a white woman. Anyways, none of that shit worked out, and snow bunnies only go after niggas with clout or square niggas with a future, and you check none of those boxes. You pretty much gave up on your dreams, and you're just trying to survive. Your net worth ain't grow at all during these clout chasing years. Matter of fact, it went down because you maxed out your credit card flexing money you ain't have. Your retail job pays like shit, and you probably have kids. You get nostalgic about all the hope you had when you were younger, and you get jealous of the people younger than you.
Damn, why the fuck was that relatable, bro? Damn. Cause I ain't gonna fake it, bro. I feel like 16, 17-year-old me was like, that nigga had that fire in him, bro. I don't know, it's something about that phase in my life, bro. I just had that fire in me, bro. And it's not like, I mean, I was still smoking weed back then. I started smoking weed at 16. So I don't know what it was, but nigga, I was a different. I don't know what it was, bro.
Enjoying their lives. And all their music that they listen to is trash, pushing you into the old head
I need
phase.
to get back to that, though.
More on that later. Your hairline is starting to recede. That shit is devastating because you ain't getting bitches anyways, and a lot of these hoes don't like bald niggas. You too broke for a transplant, and you don't know shit about finasteride. You all types of fucked up, but you got a couple options. There's going back to school. You ain't got the time or money for that shit. Only way to do this shit is to join the military.
I ain't gonna figure, nigga, what
you know
phase are we on? I stopped paying attention, bro. What phase is this?
Like you in there,
but you don't
know how long you could deal with white people's bullshit. You could sell weed or other pharmaceutical products, but you're not in the streets or a good networker, so you don't know how you're gonna find a plug. And if you do, you better wear a hat, because studies show that niggas with receding hairlines look like a cop. You could get into a trade, maybe a barber. Barber seems like the lowest barrier of entry. You know plenty of niggas that cut hair, but the pay might look shaky starting out. Fuck it, that might be a good route. Gotta do something, because this struggling shit ain't it.
I thought about being a barber too, bro. I ain't gonna fake it. When I took that little break from YouTube, I was like, damn, do I want to be a barber? But I fucking hate cutting hair, bro. Like, I used to cut my dad hair all the time, not by choice. Nigga used to come and ask me, like, hey, want to cut my hair? I'm like, no. But do I have a choice? He used to, like, pay me, like, a little 15 or whatever the fuck. But I'm like, bro, I fucking hate cutting hair. I don't even like cutting my own hair. I only learned how to cut hair because the pandemic happened, and I had to. Honestly, no, that's not why I learned how to cut hair. I learned how to cut hair because the shit was too expensive. And then, as soon as I learned how to cut hair, that's when the COVID happened. Crazy, right?
This phase is the old head phase. You probably start off in denial. You be all on social media, but you see 20-somethings pushing 30 acting like they about to die from Ebola, AIDS, or something else that's kind of embarrassing to die from. Since you've been dead for at least 5 years, there is some peace in your life, knowing how it turned out. The receding hairline is turning into a baldy, so to avoid looking like a NBA player in the 70s, you chop it off. Your pay is decent because you stayed long enough at a job, enough for your pay. Or you did some other shit. I don't know, I don't talk to old heads like that. You get a girl pregnant and you like her enough to stick around until you die from hypertension or diabetes between the ages of 40 and 84. So those are the nigga phases.
That was the old head phase, but I ain't gonna fake it. Nigga, I must have zoned, fell asleep, woke back up doing this video. I don't know what, hey, I can't repeat shit this nigga just said, but good video, bro. Like, it's no wonder none of that shit was fucking relatable, bro. Cause I didn't get to that phase yet. Man, this is gonna be some shit trying to edit this video. Cause I didn't stutter all the way through, up and down this video, bro. But with that being said, man, appreciate y'all for watching. If you're still watching, make sure you like the video, comment down below what was your favorite part. We out.